So a little shot there, the tremendous crowd here at Trentham Gardens, Stoke-on-Trent. Absolutely immersed in this match. Well, there is the possible pot on here in the left-hand baulk pocket. Would bring him up round for the brown, but there's a great danger of leaving it on should he miss it. And that seems to be what he's done, although it is quite a thin snick, this one. It's not quite as easy as it looks. But if he should pot this, he'll come up nicely onto the brown. So once again, Cliff thinking, have I done it? Played that one quite hard enough, but it is potable. But once again, it's a little bit of a thin snick. And just imagine what that young man is feeling at the moment. 23 years of age. So one ball more nearer to the title. Just needs this blue to make Cliff Thorburn require a snooker. And that's the one that matters. Cliff now requires a snooker. 16 points the difference, 13 points on the table.
Quiet, please.
Cliff hanging his head a little there. He hasn't really done himself justice in this final. And that's it. Neal Foulds is the champion, beating Cliff Thorburn by 12 frames to 9.
Well, a tremendous reception. Pictures there of a very happy young man. With me, Rex Williams and Ray Edmonds. Well, that last frame was full of pressure. In fact, the last few frames were full of pressure, weren't they, for different reasons?
Well, it's very difficult to get over the winning line. Of course, Neal, his first major tournament that he's won. And I think it's tremendous that he's won this, and I think he's played very well throughout the tournament.
A difficult job for Cliff, really, because he changed his tip, which is almost an impossible thing to do in the middle of a match.
Well, Rex and I was commentating at the time, and we both turned around and said to each other we just couldn't possibly come out and play any kind of shot with it. I mean, it really, I mean, it's the most important thing. It's like Jack Nicklaus losing his putter on the, you know, in the final of the Open. It's ridiculous.
Well, he's won it, and now it's time for the rewards to be given, so let's go back in the hall and have a look at the presentation. The two gentlemen you see on the right-hand side, that is David Fisher, chairman of the board of BCE, presenting the runner-up, Cliff Thorburn, with two cheques, one for £21,000 as the runner-up, and of course the other one for the highest break of 116. He gets £3,500 for that. A brave smile from Cliff. He did so badly want to make this a third successive title in the row, but I know he will regard Neal Foulds' win as a considerable achievement by the young man. And here, coming from the right-hand side, is the 23-year-old from Perryvale in London. He's such a nice lad, and he's getting tremendous response. He receives that wonderful cup, which I gather is a 19th century piece of silver, and the cheque is for £35,000 a kiss. And I know one person will be very pleased. Jeff Foulds' dad, and of course his mum, Mrs. Foulds, will be delighted with this success. Yes, I think this crowd are absolutely delighted by this young man's win. Well, now he's got to face the photographers, and he'll be happy to do that. So this is a new experience, of course, for Neal Foulds.
We'd like to thank all of you here at Trentham Gardens for attending, and also to all the players who have taken part in the competition, and all the officials backstage for their help in staging this competition. And we trust we'll all be back again next year. Thank you all very much indeed.
Well, it's almost a self-conscious smile. But there he is. Paul Hatherall, the tournament director, and here's Jeff Foulds, his dad. He'll be a very happy man. And he can't wait to get back to his son and give him a hug and a shake hand. Two happy young members of the Foulds family. Right, so Neal Foulds has actually made that breakthrough. He's had his first major win, and he's picked up 6 world ranking points. We're going to take a break, and we'll be talking to the winner and the loser, I hope, in just a short while.